Okay, hi. This is a recipe for pepperoni pizza. So the ingredients for the pizza crust is 1 1/3 of a warm water, 2 1/4 of a teaspoon of yeast, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 3/4 of teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, plus 3.5 cup of flour.
The water is also in cups.
Yeah. So I put the warm water into standing mixer. I put the yeast in it and sugar and run this for a second. Okay. Now I put salt and olive oil, extra virgin or whatever. And then I put a little bit of the flour. I'm gonna run this for a minute or so. Okay, I'm gonna put more flour, run for another 2 minutes maybe.
Go.
Okay, at this stage the dough is still very sticky. I think I need to put more flour. Depends on weather, sometimes you need more flour to put in. So I'm gonna put more flour and run for another 2
But
minutes.
not all of it.
No, not. Just 2 tablespoons maybe. So after running for 5 minutes, the dough is pretty much done. It's don't stick to the bowl anymore. So I'm gonna run for another minute and then we're gonna rest the dough. So after 5 minutes of kneading, the dough look like that. It's a little sticky but not too much. And I'm gonna leave this dough in this bowl, just cover with a plastic wrap and let it rise for 1 hour, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, depends on the weather and the temperature of the house, but pretty much that's it.
Should it double?
Yeah, should double. So see you in 1 hour. So we need to preheat the oven for 420
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yes. Okay, so oven is preheating. Then the dough rise double the size. Gonna transfer this to a flour board. Okay. By the way, this is dough is for 2 large 12-inch pizzas. So I'm just gonna make one today. So the rest of the dough I'm gonna put it into Ziploc and freeze it. It's good, when you need to make pizza and you don't have time, just defrost it and so. Okay. I'm gonna knead the dough for 1 minute. It's not sticky. If it is, like right now, I'm just gonna dust some flour, not too much though, and knead some more. Okay, I think that's enough. So I will cut this dough into 2 pieces because I'm only making 1 pizza today. So this is gonna be for later or some other time. And it's a little bit again. Some more flour. I'm gonna use rolling pin to stretch the dough. It's good to give it a rest because it's easier, the dough don't fight with you. But I'm kind of hungry, it's lunchtime. So basically I am trying to make a 12-inch circle. Put more flour because it's sticking again. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna stretch the dough a little bit more. It's not perfect circle, but that's fine. It's just stretching and stretching. It's still not as thin as I like to. Mamma mia! Okay, so I think it's almost there. A little bit on this side. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on parchment paper. And I have a pizza stone in my oven, and I'm gonna transfer this pizza later with this parchment paper onto the stone. Okay, now this needs to rise for another 10 minutes and we're gonna put toppings and we're gonna bake it. Okay, oven is now preheated for 20 Fahrenheit, and we're gonna bake this pizza for 13 to 15 minutes, depends. Okay, so been 15 minutes. Now we're gonna put some pizza sauce. I bought this at store. I'm not making myself, just a couple teaspoon, I guess. Be enough. And I'm gonna okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so the toppings for the pizza are Polish sausage, pepperoni and mushrooms. We're using Polish sausage. You can use Italian or whatever, but I don't like the taste of Italian sausage, so, and by the way, this is my husband's sausage, so thank you, honey. It's nice and smoky flavor. So I just put a couple of those here. And okay, now mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna use, I don't know, this is 4 cups. I'm gonna use probably 2 cups shredded mozzarella cheese. You can buy the, you know, the one you can shred it by yourself, but I'm just cutting corners today. So yeah, that's about half of the package. Gonna spread this even. Okay. Now I'm putting the pepperoni. I cut to smaller pieces because I bought this on deli counter and it's come in a big circle, but you know, I just want this smaller, so I'm just gonna put it like that. I mean, you can put, you know, whatever you want, onion, green peppers, all kind of stuff, but bacon, ham, this is, I try a couple, but we always come back to this one for some reason. It's our favorite. So you can make spicy, you can put like spicy sausage, or you know, some jalapeno peppers, or whatever you want. Okay, I think I overloaded, but that's fine. And then mushrooms. This is just, you know, white mushrooms. We like mushrooms, so we're gonna put a lot too. And basically that's it. Now we're gonna transfer the pizza to the oven, to the stone, and bake it for 13 minutes or 15, depends on the oven, I guess. Okay, so the pizza go into the oven, to the pizza stone. I try to bake without the parchment paper, that's the result. So now I'm putting parchment paper, just transfer there, and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna set the timer for 13 minutes in convection oven, 420 Fahrenheit. See you in 13 minutes. You start checking the pizza after 11 minutes, been 13 minutes for us, so it's still nice and bubbly. I'm gonna transfer the pizza to cooling rack. And let it sit like for 2 hours. That's the color what we like in the pizza, it's not too dark.
No, don't let it sit for 2 hours.
Oh, sorry, 2 minutes.
Come on. And it has to be brown, remember?
Yeah.
You're supposed to say that.
Has to be brown, yeah.
So the toppings cook.